Howdy do, folks. This here is the old mountain man. I'm talking at you from the backside of this here lake in the hills of Arkansas. Give me a shot of coffee. Oh, I want to apologize to my subscribers and my regular viewers that are not subscribed. That I've not been shooting any videos lately. I've had some good and bad things going on in my life, and both are, good and bad to the extreme. First, the bad news. There's been some no good, low down, scum sucking skunk that's been incrementally or little by little taking my shit hit the fan supplies. What little dab that I've been able to build up over the past so many years, which hadn't really been that much, since most of you know that have watched my last upload. You know that I draw a disability, and for an injury I suffered in the workplace so many years ago. Who steals from a poor man on disability? One of the lowest of the lowest of the lowest pieces of filth on the face of the planet. I'm going to try to keep the cussing down. I know that gets on a lot of people's nerves. And some people, as I've been told before, watch my videos with their kids. Why would you do that? Ignorant fool. Don't watch my videos with your kids. Christ in heaven. I smoke cigarettes and drink coffee, and some people look at cigarettes and coffee as a horrible habits. The Mormons, for example, strict no-no on cigarettes and coffee. At any rate, getting back to the subject, someone got into my .22 long rifle ammo, and I had some premium ammo stocked up exclusively for me until the brother of my mother and father, not just some guy that I call brother, but my blood, told me that he was low on ammunition. So I go into my exclusive, private, shit hit the fan ammo stash. He needed .22 long rifle. I was going to get him the best. 275 rounds of each variety of CCI ammo. I had mini mag hollow points. I had velocitor hollow points. And I had the lead round nose, the solid tip mini mags. Now I just call them mini mags because CCI, I call them all mini mags if they're made by CCI, because they're the greatest, they're the best, top shelf ammo out there. I have 167 rounds of mini mag hollow points left, and I probably got a couple of hundred of the velocitors left, and maybe a brick of the CCI lead round nose left. They nearly wiped me out. They were being nice. They didn't take all of it. Their thief is a damn thief. Can you tell I'm a little irritated? But I've got a plan. I've already done my venting. I sat in my house and I said, damn those thieves. Damn them to hell. The worst parts of hell with the worst demons in hell for company. May their guts rot in their bellies. May their bones turn to dust. May their eyes melt in their sockets. talked to God about it, and I said, Lord, what'd I do? How'd I do this? I know if I take matters in my own hands, I'm just going to screw things up and get myself in trouble. So I'm going to leave it in your hands, and in the meantime, ideas and suggestions are welcome, Lord. And He put a few good ideas in my head. Some things come to me about making my home more secure, getting a better ammo box. I had a Stanley Fat Max toolbox. The only flaw, it had hinges on the back with pins in them, and they knocked the pins out, lifted the lid forward, took the time, took out handfuls of each kind of ammo, mixed the ammo all together, put it back in the boxes, make it all look like it was full and even up, so I wouldn't be suspicious. And I never really checked that ammo box, or that toolbox / ammo box. Because, didn't really think about it much. And they've been stealing other things, drawing salve, ferro rods, magnesium bars. But the ferro rods and magnesium bars were stolen a long time ago. And that's when I switched from the regular little doorknobs on my house to deadbolts and padlocks. Bolted the hasp for the padlock into my wall, all the way through from one side to the other, and stripped the threads so the bolts couldn't be unscrewed. And then I had the little square plate where the bolts go. I made sure the hasp covered that. But somebody out there is very skilled at getting past locks. Like I said, I got a plan. I'm going to implement that plan. I'm going to implement that plan ASAP. Guaranteed. And a special shout out to my younger brother, who sent me home with some food, and some top quality food. Yeah, he gave me some. I gave him some ammo of various different gauges and calibers, and he sent me home with some deer meat and some other canned goods and cereals and things. And him and his wife was very generous to me, very kind. And he sent me home with some magnesium that I'm going to be, and a lot of magnesium. Magnesium anodes that came from his place of work. He got permission from his boss to take this scrap and give it to me. He was very kind and generous, in exchange for the ammunition I brought over. That's the thing about my brother. He don't take nothing for, he won't take something and then give you nothing in return. He's a very good man. Appreciate you, brother. Now I got to meet my 3.5-year-old nephew for the first time on Saturday. This past Saturday. And he is the spitting image of my brother. Oh, personality and all. I'm very happy and proud of my brother. He's got a good woman to take care of him and look after him and be good to him after some bad relationships and such. He deserves it. Well, I was going to be cooking up some of that deer burger. We got some A little bit of deer burger here. It's about a pound package or so, I reckon. It's somewhat solid. But I figured I'd make this a cast iron cooking and coffee with the Mountain Man update from my life. Well, the good and the bad of it, you know. Like I said before, who steals from a poor man on disability? These people out here, most of them are hard-working, poor folks. This lake was once a tourist attraction at one time, and then the inn, this inn burned down up here, and the little business over there, the paddle boat business, went under. People didn't come out here so much. This is people that were once wealthy that lived out here. They passed on their houses and everything to their working families. And it's poor folks, it's working families, it's blue collar folks that lives out here. One rich man lives on the other side of the lake. He got a car dealership. One rich man. But who'd they target? The poor man. I watched a video, conversation with the Miami Prepper and Demcad here a while back, and the Miami Prepper says, who steals from a poor man? Nobody. Well, my friend, you were wrong. There is scum in this world that will steal from a poor man. Low down, dirty, filthy, rotten, stinking, no good for nothing, not worth forgiving scum. I don't like being angry. I don't like being upset. I like my peace of mind. How can I have peace of mind when people are going into my home, somehow getting past my locks and going into my home and stealing my belongings that I have taken all this time to build up? It's going to take over $1,000 to replace, and that's just a rough estimate, a low rough estimate of how much it's going to take to replace what's come up missing. I can't even think straight or talk straight right now. I'm so bothered reflecting back on it all. I'm going to start taking regular inventory of everything in my home, and there's going to be numbered lists. Well, anybody in there's a yellow jacket that just landed on my computer. Get away from my computer. Jesus. Yellow jacket of all things. Begging to. Well, anyway, I'm gonna make it a regular process. A regular staggered process of, whenever I'm not doing anything else, I'm taking inventory of the items in my home and all my meager little supplies that I've got. I got pictures on a digital memory card of all my firearms and their serial numbers. Got pictures of all my knives. I guess I'm gonna have to start taking pictures of all of my supplies, everything. Get myself a 20 gigabyte memory card and go to that. I ain't even started on it's almost 15 minutes now worth of video, and I ain't even started cooking. I've been too busy talking. But, I'm trying to focus on what to do what needs to be done. I already know how I'm going to do it. That burner ain't the greatest in the world. I think it's got some carbon buildup in it. And pretty much like the rest of my videos, probably nobody's going to get to see me cooking because it's, or eating, because this is already run on to 16 minutes. I might make it a 30-minute video if YouTube will give me a decent upload time. Hopefully they will. I got 184 subscribers. Wow. Cool. Thank you. Oh Lord. I've done a lot of praying. I've done a lot of talking to some people that I know I can trust, and there's people looking for some items for me to help me secure my home and set up a security system that's better than what I've got. Hopefully that'll all get done, PDQ, pretty damn quick. I care about people, shoot, if somebody needed ammunition that dadgum bad, I would have sold it to them or traded it to them. They didn't bother the bulk ammo I had setting out, the cheap ammo. No, they went right straight for the top shelf stuff, and they knew exactly where to find it. And there's very, very few people that knew where I kept my ammo, where I kept my good ammo. And it wasn't in the original boxes either. Could have been one of them four-wheeler riding scum suckers out here wheeling around on a four-wheeler. They drive it so far up the trail, get off the four-wheeler and go sneaking through the woods. Sit out there just within earshot while I'm on my cell phone with somebody. No, I'm not completely off the grid. I pay electric bills and other utility bills. I pay utility bills, and I've got a computer. How could I be off the grid? The reason I mentioned that was there have been people say, yeah, he lives off the grid, he cooks the old way. Well, look, I'm using propane that I buy at Walmart. I cook, sometimes I cook on wood whenever money's short, and that's an alternative. I have a Coleman dual fuel stove that'll either take gasoline or Coleman camp fuel. I've got a couple of gallons of Coleman camp fuel, but I gotta get my stove fixed because it's got a leak and a seal or something somewhere. And it won't hold air pressure very long. I still got to get that shipped out to Kansas. Oh well. Going through some hard times, going through some rough stuff, but by golly, I got to keep my faith in God that everything's going to turn out right. And there's going to be somebody out there somewhere that's going to help me where the scum have hurt me. And I'm hoping and praying that God punishes them in a way where they know that they're being punished. It's a mess. But you know, I'm going to just try to keep focused on the joys in life, like getting to meet my little nephew and you know, getting together with my brother, which I don't get to do very often. And you know, I got to meet his wife, and yeah, as I said before, I'm very grateful that he has someone very good, excellent woman in his life to take care of him, look after him, be good to him. Just try to stay focused on the positive, not minimize the negative, but to just focus on it, analyze it, get a solution for it, implement that solution, and keep a sharp eye out. Pull that inventory. Well, they got past me. The wolves in sheep's clothing got past me once again, folks. But I don't have visitors out here. Not much at all these days. Because of the thieves. You never can tell who's going to be that thief. And it breaks my heart to have to shut people out. It tears me up inside to have to shut the good as well as the bad out. But I have to do it. Well, we're up past 22 minutes, almost 22:30. 22 minutes and 30 seconds almost. Y'all take care and be careful out there. Try to be good to yourselves. And please be good to each other. And watch out for those damn wolves in sheep's clothing. God almighty, I don't know who it could have been. I hate to think that. Oh, it just eats me up. Y'all take care, and God bless you for watching my videos, subscribing, and if that thief's watching, you're in for a big surprise. A couple of big surprises. This here's the old mountain man signing off from the backside of this here lake in the hills of Arkansas. Adios for now. Bye con Dios. Mi compadres.